Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroads Online. I'm just getting ready to get in the game. And I've had comments over the last few episodes about, you seem to have more trouble with bugs, stuff like that. I just want to point out, I'm playing on realistic physics settings. So the cars and everything, and they weigh what they should. So you can see the default medium, everything weighs 50%, only half of what it should weigh. So that probably contributes some, but I like the challenge of having the actual weight of cargo and whatnot. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. And also, I tend to just play. I don't have time to heavily edit this stuff, so you get bugs and all. But we're going to go haul some lumber and some beams up to the iron mine today. That is the plan. So let's jump in. I've got 25 cars loaded up, so I don't expect that whole train to make it all the way up. We'll probably have to drop some stuff off at the bottom of Iron Mine Hill. We'll just have to see how it goes. And then I also have the coal hoppers over here. So we need to pick those up on the way over. We're over here at the sawmill. I'm all loaded up. I've got 10 cars of beams and 15 cars of lumber. We've got a load here on the old Climax. So let's make sure the fire's built up. I had it just kind of idling because I was just loading stuff. No need to waste the wood. I think we've got plenty of water. It's a little hard to tell. I really wish we could get a water gauge. There's water in there. It's maybe if you find the right angle, you could crouch in here. I don't know. There's water in the tank. That's what we need to know. So we are reversered. Forward. Brakes off. And let's get on out of here. No problem getting started here, but we will run out of tractive effort at some point. I really wish you could see the tracks on here. It would make it so much easier. I use Railroad Extended to get a map view, which is pretty handy, but I did make a siding over here on the side of the bridge. So if we can't make it up this hill, I can leave some cars there and double the hill from the yard that's over here at the base of the hill. So we'll figure it out as we go. Let's go ahead and hop in this view. I left all the switches aligned, so they should, in theory, be lined up. And open it up a little bit. I think top speed on the Climax is 11 miles an hour. But don't have enough money yet for anything. I did take a load of beams over and sell them at the depot. So we're up to $2,200. So we'll be able to buy a new engine at some point. I want to get one of the new engines. I haven't decided if it's going to be the newer Mogul or maybe the Glenbrook or something. We'll see. All right, we're up to speed now, so we can dial that back a little bit. And we'll just trundle our way over to the iron mine. Got the cordwood train sitting here on the siding. What's my generator keep turning itself off? It doesn't stay where I set it. Usually keep it about half. I guess we're out on the main. Crank it all the way up. These geared locos are super slow, but I sure enjoy watching them run. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to be heading downhill here shortly. And you notice as we come through here, there's a switch here. I was experimenting with a way down to the smelter from here so we didn't have to back up. And couldn't really find a good gradient yet. Might do that at some point in the future. But I ended up deleting the temporary track I had, but I left the switch in there. Now things might get exciting as we head down the grade here. We do need to go kind of slow. There's a little bit of a S-curve here that's pretty tight. You get a little bit of brake on. It looks like the track just ends there, but it goes around the corner and starts ascending pretty hard. So we'll slow right down and hopefully make it through here. Things are looking a little rocky. So far, so good. Everybody got their fingers crossed? This is a long train. I know people have done longer, but this is a lot longer than I usually do. I thought it'd be fun, though. See how far we can make it. We really start rocking and rolling down through here. I'd like to make this a straight at some point, so we don't have to go through the switch right here. Hindsight's 20/20. All right, let's get the brake off. Let the train continue to push us. And you can see I got this sighting here too, so if we can't make that hill over there, we can put some cars here too. So, and then at the foot of the other hill over there, where the hoppers are sitting, we've got some room. So we're probably going to have to double or triple the hill. We shall see how it goes. I wish we had a speedometer too. Just kind of go by sound. I don't think we have a speedometer, do we? Nope. Look at that big old long train. It's a beautiful sight. Yeah, here's where it's going to get tough. It's going to be tough not to slip. Let's see if we can do 80 without wheel slipping. We're going to stall out. This is where it's going to be. I know we won't run out of power, but we could definitely run out of tractive effort. Maybe we will run out of power. Never mind. I didn't think we could run out of power with this thing. But we have. All right. Well, I stand corrected. I keep losing the mouse cursor. Seems like it moves pretty quick. Okay, well, let me back up. I'm going to drop off some cars, and we'll try it again. Just backing up here. It's so quiet. Still don't have any ambient sounds. I'm running this on my other screen with Railroads Online Extended, so I can play Conductor and Engineer at the same time. So I'm going to get right back next to the bumper here, and we'll see where we're at as far as where we can disconnect. It's just dead silent. I need to find a winter forest mixed that I can play. Stop! All right. Let's run back to the front of the train. So I knew we would stall out somewhere. I was hoping we could make it over that first hump, but no such luck. So how are we looking here? We got 10 cars worth of beams. How many cars? I don't remember how many cars I had with me last time. I think the beams might be heavier. So let's just take the beams over. Get some brakes set here. And then we can come back for the lumber. Since that kind of works out. Just have that set in there. So we've got 10 cars of beams. We'll see if we can make it up the hill with that. That surprised me that we ran out of like power. I figured we would spin out and not run out of power. So I was wrong there. Okay, brakes are off. Little turbine generator's running, isn't it? You can hear that thing. All right, 10 cars of beams. I think we're pretty flat here because we're only 20%. We're accelerating nicely. Then we really start rising right in here. A little bit of snow drift over there. I think that's just where the dirt was higher. Makes it look like a snow drift, though. Alright, let's give her all she's got without slipping the wheels. Hit the sand as we get up in the turn here. I think I still have sand. Well, maybe we're going to be okay with no sand. Seems to be handling the 10 cars just fine. So it'll be interesting to see how it does with the 15 cars worth of lumber. It's a beautiful shot right there. F12s for days. Get some throttle back on as we come across the falls here. It's a really pretty part of the map. Alright, so we're going to round the bend and we'll come on past that siding and then we'll back these in. Should have room there. Open anyway. I missed my mogul. I think it wasn't in the 280. Was that the new one? I think we already had the 260. I'll have to look into that. I know I used that, the cookie mogul in the first season. I don't know, we got the, with the class 48, I think it's like the big switcher. Then I think the Glen, is it the Glenbrook that's new? We got some new stuff. So the hoppers could come back at least a couple car lengths. So yeah, I think we can squeeze these 10 cars in there. On this siding. Just have to hop out here and I'll have to drive from my other screen. I don't know if that's going to be enough momentum. I don't think that's going to be enough momentum. Leave some throttle on. Uh-oh. Need more throttle. I know it cuts out the sound, but it's so much easier to be able to run from outside the cab when you're playing solo. I'm on number 3. That switch is set correctly. There you go. All right. Like, what is happening with that link? It still doesn't reset the position. So we'll just ride this car on back. I've got about half brake set on the loco. See how that does. Can help it a little bit if we need to here on this last car. It looks like we're gonna run out of momentum, so I'm gonna take the brake off the loco. Is that gonna be enough? Probably not, but we can run back up to the cab. We got plenty of room, so we just need to get these guys back off the main, and then we'll go get the lumber. That must be the air compressor. Which one of these is the generator? Yeah, that's the generator. All right, how are we looking here? Perfect. Let's set a couple handbrakes so we don't roll away. Come on, just get in the cab. Get in the cab. Get in the cab. Come on. There you go. All right, we're still in forward. Thanks for the comment about using shift when you're in the cab. I'd forgotten about that. It does let you do a lot finer grain stuff. Finer grain adjustments. Yeah, man. Get in the cab. Whoa! Get in the cab! Get in the cab! All right. Revoice. Brakes are off. On back we go. So I'll pick back up when we're bringing the lumber up the hill. And we're hooked up to the lumber. I want to get the fire stoked here real quick. We're down to 22%. Let's grab some firewood. There we go. And let's see how we fare on getting the 15 lumber up the hill. You might hear my cat in the background. She thinks I should be paying attention to her instead of working or recording YouTube. I need to remember to throw that switch before I come back this way, or things will get really exciting. I've always loved watching trains just snake through track. It's very satisfying for some reason. Let's look at the smelter. Looking good. Yeah, I know, Cap, but I'm busy right now. Alright, I'm off that switch. I'm gonna just pop over and throw that in Railroads Online Extended, so I don't forget. And we're gonna make a run at this hill, see how we do. Start bringing in the throttle here as we head into the steep part. Should really feel the crunch on this first curve if we're not going to make it. Hang in there, cars. They're looking a little frisky back there on the track. Oh, here we go. Get sand on so we don't lose grip. Oh, we're gonna make it. So close. Full speed ahead. Don't waste any on the generator. Oh, come on. Come on. So close. So close. Nope. Can't quite do her. With 15 cars. Okay, well, now we know. I bet we could make it with like 13 or 14. 12 for sure. That's a shame. Just almost could make it. I'm not going to back all the way back in. I'm just going to back up here and drop off. Let's drop off one car, see if we can make it. So I don't need much of a run up because this thing doesn't have much top speed. So if we just back up kind of in here-ish. Got the brakes on, so. Oops. Watch that first step. It's a doozy. Now, can I get back up there? Ready? Hoi! Uh-oh. Let me up. No, all right. Well, let's do it this way. Ta-da! Put a little bit of brake on and then unhook that car. Can we make it with 14? Let's find out. We were almost there. If I can't make it up this, there's no way I can make it the rest of the way because we've got some really steep stuff in there with some much sharper corners. I almost fell off, but I just jumped in the engine before I did. All right, reverser is forward, so that's good. Get up to speed. There we go. That's max speed. You see the one little car sitting back there. There's sander on. That's full throttle. Oh, come on. Quick, everybody in the comments section, push. Well, number 3, you got this. I think you do got this. Just keep it up. We're going to be straightening out here soon. We'll lose the corner friction. So 14 cars of lumber looks to be the max for this section of track. We are pouring sand like mad, which means I'm probably going to need to refill the sand at some point. If it even consumes it. Just look at that running gear, though. It's beautiful. Alright, we got her made. That was the steep part. Oh, crap. Don't let off the sander just yet. What if we bring that back to 80? There we go. Okay, now we know. We can bring 24 cars. Split the train at the bottom. Another nice thing about RROX, Railroads Online Extended, whatever you want to call it, is it has a speedometer on it, so I can tell if I'm speeding up or slowing down. And we're doing right at max speed right now. 11 miles an hour. Alright, let's get our headlight back on. I don't know if how much steam the pressure that actually uses. or if that's even modeled. It would use a little bit of pressure to run that turbine if it's modeled true to life. In the end, probably not that much difference. We're just going to blow on through here, and we're going to see how far we can make it. I think we're probably not going to make it all the way to the mine. Because I know I didn't make it last time, but I don't recall what I was carrying or how many cars, and I didn't go back and look at the video. I was thinking we couldn't do quite as many cars as I hoped. So it'd be interesting to get some of the new engines, which I think have better tractive effort and are faster. This is really good for sharp track, though. All right, here we go. We're going to start heading into some more steep stuff. Start coming in on the throttle. This could definitely be smoother here. I think we could do 90-ish without sand. Let's get sand on and go to 100. It's kind of a cool shot there, too. Oh, boy. Come on! No, we're not going to make it. I can already tell you. We are not going to make it. Can I even hold it here with the brakes? Nope. Alright, well, we can't make it with 14 cars up this part. So let's go drop some off. And I'm going to cheat and swap over here and... No, I'm not going to open that switch, actually, because we're going really fast. We'll just let it slow down on the flat part. We're the only train over here, so it doesn't really matter if we keep the main clear. Oh, crap. Let's try to jump. Crazy physics. Alright, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we got 4 left over. Perfect. So let's leave that cut of 4 there. See how we do with just 10 of lumber. Getting my cardio in today. Getting my steps in. That's what Mrs. Kerbo likes to do. She always getting her steps in. I think we got enough starting torque. We give her another go. Looking good, looking good. Spoke too soon, spoke too soon. Where's my mouse cursor? Yeah, I totally spoke too soon. I was quiet there for a bit because I was checking work email. Recording during lunch again. No, can't quite make it. All right, off, off, off. Well, I tell you what, I should have went back and looked at my old videos. I know I've done this before, but it's been a long time. So we'll drift back down the mountain here. Yeah, at least we got some beautiful scenery. I can see my train over here on the map. Pretty handy. Alright, so we'll leave that brake on. Come on. Oi! Ow! Get up there. Come on. There you... Nope! Oh, these physics. Alright, so we couldn't take 10. Let's... Do you think we can make it with 8? We're just gonna have to experiment because I did not look up the old footage. Come on. Go. Double check. As far as I know, I didn't have any of these set. Wouldn't be the first time. That car's backwards. Cars are backwards too. I like to have the brakes at the front so they're consistent. But those cars have been turned around at some point. Well, it's like deja vu all over again. Let's head up the hill. Eight cars of lumber. And we're going to go 80%. Should let us hit max speed pretty quick. There we go, max speed. And when we start slowing down, I'll throw on the sander and hit it with full reg. How you feeling, number 3? Are you feeling strong? So I'm tired, boss. Tired of running this hill. Whoa, my mic volume went way high. Hopefully the compressor is still working. We made it past that patch. The really rough part is it right in there? I think it's right in here. There's like a really sharp, steep S-curve, and if we can make it up that, we're golden. So we may be okay with 8 cars. Serve a little bit of steam here while we're on the flat-ish parts. And you can see there we're headed for a big, steep incline. Back up to 80%. I think we can do 90 without wheel slipping usually. And here's this S-curve. So let's get the sander on. Full reg. Everybody push. I'm counting on you. Speed is declining. This is the most brutal part of the iron mine line right here. And yeah, we're not gonna make it. Oh boy. Nope. 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 Didn't make it. Was it 6 cars? Is that what we had to get down to last time? This is 8. I should write this stuff down. I know, I could make a gentler line up through here. I just don't like the sky trestles everywhere. I just don't like that look. I want to follow this cut that they've put in the map. That's made to go to the iron mine. It's not the best route. It's the route I like. I like the challenge. Anybody can make a 2% sky trestle route. That's no fun. I mean, if it's fun for you, that's... I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just not fun for me. Where's the flat part? Can we get a run at that? I think we can get a run at that. Let's go cut... Whoa! Let's go fall off the train. Let's go cut 2 more cars off. I'm kind of thinking maybe 6 was the max last time. So I don't even care that much if these roll, do I? Well, okay, let's time down. And uncouple. Okay, number 3. I'm feeling it. We got it this time. 6 cars. You can do this. So reversal's looking good. Still got fuel in the firebox. Up to top speed almost instantly. Standing by on the sander. Getting the sander, going to full reg. Oh, fight. Come on, number 3, fight. You gotta want it. Pour that sand. I believe in you. You hear it? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Whoa! 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 All right, so we can break it loose with a sander on. Whoa! 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 Nope! 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 This is where having like rail driver support would be super handy. Oh, we ran out of sand. So it does deplete. I thought at some point it didn't. Okay, we ran out of sand, so that's why. That makes sense. I think we would have made it with 6 cars if I hadn't ran out of sand. Alright, brake on. Well, anyway, this video's gone on long enough. I'm pretty confident if I have sand, we can do 6 lumber cars at a time. Or at the very least, 5. So I'll just have to bring it up here. A few cars at a time. Get the hoppers up here. Get some iron ore back down to the smelter. And we should have a decent chunk of iron stuff at the smelter ready to be picked up. So we'll see. Next video, we might be pulling some iron out of the smelter. And then I guess, does that go to the ironworks? I'm trying to remember what's next in the chain. I think that goes over to the ironworks, which I don't have track to yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I might be doing some live streams with this occasionally. And like I said in the last video, maybe one video a week. We'll kind of see how it goes. Yeah, the struggle is real. This is a brutal grade. So duly noted. 5 to 6 cars of lumber max. It's all we can do. So thanks as always for watching, folks. Hope you have a great weekend if you're watching this when it comes out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.